daughters.
I need to scoot over? Oh, that's good right there.
That's Bill.
And that's Will.
And today on the Bill and Will show, we got
Nurturing.
Black Friday.
Black Friday, okay.
And we're going to talk nurturing, like he just said. We're going to talk nurturing. We're going to talk the relationship between the
black female and the daughter.
Let's talk about it, Gibson. Wait, before y'all leave, listen to him. Listen to him now. Listen to him. Listen to him.
Make your comments below. I'll talk to you about it. Okay, so here's my first problem.
Start out with a problem.
I'm gonna start out with the problem, but I'm gonna give you the solution. I never, ever, ever just complain and don't have a solution. See, that's a part of the dialogue that we need to change. We need to have a problem, and then we need to offer a solution. Then we take all those solutions and we sit down and we talk about them, we mull over them, we think about them, we pray over them, and then we go with something.
So we're gonna talk about the problem.
The problem is
the black woman.
The black woman and her relationship with her black daughter.
Okay.
Okay? So here's the first thing. Y'all not friends. And you could tell these relationships because when you go to the H-E-B, you go to Albertsons, you go to Walmart, the mother and the daughter is dressed alike. That's the first problem. We're not friends. I'm your mother, not your friend. You got friends, and they in the same grade as you, or they the same age as you. I'm not your friend. This is what we need to do. And you give out these life lessons to your daughter, and then you see and you gauge and you assess how good or bad it's going, and then make some adjustments. But y'all not friends. That's a problem. Now here's my solution. How did your mother raise you? Take that blueprint and apply it to your child. Yes, you need to make some adjustments because my dad or my mother, for an example, was born in the 1930s. So I'm not going to take everything that she had and bring it to the 21st century. I'm not going to do that. But right and wrong, good and evil, it never changes. Respect never changes. Education, never. 2 plus 2 is 4 in the 1400s. 2020 is still the same 4. Never changed. Those things never change. Take those principles with you. My problem, women, daughters, y'all not friends. My solution, take what your mama did, apply to your child.
When you in that Walmart or in that Dollar Tree, the Dollar General, and your little daughter pick up those Skittles, don't yell at her. Please don't yell at her. Kids like Skittles. We like candy. Don't threaten her. Don't scare her with fear. A lot of black women, they say, Joe, if you don't put that back, I'm going to beat you in the next week. Huh? Because I like Skittles, mama? What?
Because I like Skittles?
How about this? How about you sit them down? And we make fun of the white folks because they said, Johnny, don't put that down there. Don't do that. That's how you're supposed to talk to your kids. Hey, don't do this, but tell them why. You don't want to eat too much sugar, honey. You're gonna rotten out your teeth. And then show them pictures about the dental stuff, and then teach them why you do it. A lot of black women, y'all raise y'all children how y'all were raised. Like he said, you raise out of fear. If you don't do this, go get the switch, go get the belt, go get the extension cord, and then you think that's discipline. No, that's just building up anger. That builds up anger, and they do their child like that, and now you got rap videos, and now you got all this other stuff, and now everything is masculinity. It's you got an altercation with somebody, guess thing you gonna do? It ain't gonna be a talk. It's gonna be, I bet you can't whoop me. That's gonna how every conversation gonna be. Don't call me that. I bet you won't whoop me.
That's right.
I was watching a woman on the subway today. She just out of control. I can tell who raised you. Your mama raised you. Cause you don't know how to speak. You don't gotta always be so aggressive. It's just too much aggression from black. Well, you don't have to be aggressive. And black people, period. Stop being so aggressive.
Stop being so aggressive, man.
That's not the way.
Relax. Take it easy.
Take it easy, man. Aggression leads to felonies. And you know what happened with felonies? It's why we the leading people in jail. And we only got 20 million people, 20 million black people in the USA.
13% of the population.
And how many is that in jail? Because aggression, that stuff breeds aggression. When you do that, it's like a wounded animal. A wounded animal is always going to be territorial. They always going to
be defensive.
Hurt people. You want me to say that again, Gibson?
Mm-hmm.
Hurt people.
Hurt people.
You understand that? And yeah, you think it because abuse. That's abuse, people. Verbal. Verbal. And then you go get the extension cord and go get the switch out. That's physical abuse. And you don't raise things like that. Imagine you raising a dog like that. How you think he gonna be? He gonna be vicious. He gonna be Cujo. We got a whole bunch of Cujos walking around here. That's why you can't look people in the eyes, cause what you looking at? You know how many people I know then died? Well, not died. Got altercations and died over what you looking at. Just cause somebody looking at you. It's amazing, man. So stop nurturing with fear. Stop nurturing with abuse and aggression, man. That's wrong.
So one thing I learned about being a parent, because I'm a parent, I know I'm gonna get a lot of comments. Oh, you need to be a parent. I am a parent. The first thing I learned about being a parent is that parenting is not easy. It's a difficult thing, and if you have more than one child, it complicates the situation. Why? Because all of your children are not the same. One of your children is more determined and strong and independent and wants to do their own thing. Another one of your children might be a little more submissive and passive, needs a little bit more encouragement. And then you might have one child that whatever you say, they're just going to do that. So you got to have multiple techniques on how to deal with each one of your children. This is a boy. This is a girl. The boy needs a little bit more discipline. The girl needs a little bit more nourishment. The boy needs more love. You know, it's a balancing, juggling act. And every day is like that. You cannot take a day off from being a parent. You can't do it. And so that's the first thing. The second thing is you need a lot of patience. You need a lot of patience.
Patience is understanding.
You need a lot of patience. If I could sell patience, I'll be a billionaire. I'll be past Jeff Bezos. But I can't sell patience. All I can do is tell you about it. Be patient. Understand you went through the same thing when you was growing up. So what did you do with your parents? How did your parents handle you? Was that right? Was it wrong? Was it good? Was it bad? Then make the adjustments and try it out on your child. If it doesn't work, try something different. But getting mad, getting a strap out, being abusive verbally, being abusive physically, all you doing is pushing that child into a life of crime once they get up and gone. Because all they're going to do is, that's how they're going to treat that woman that they meet. That's how they're going to treat that man that they meet. That's how they're going to treat everybody they meet, the same way that you've been treating them their whole life, 18 years. Stop it. Cut it out.
Scary, man. That stuff is scary. I can understand why a lot of white folks are scared to live around black people. It's like and you never know. It's like a ticking time bomb sometimes, man, because once they feel like they're being questioned or they react, they revert back to right off the cuff. Who are you talking to?
And I know a lot of you are going to say you don't like what we're saying. I know you're going to say that because when I first started thinking about it, I felt the same way. But then I started looking at it just in terms of right and wrong, not in terms of color, not in terms of race, but just right and wrong. Then I realized it's colorless. Being a parent is colorless. You can be a Mexican parent, a white parent, a black parent, an Asian parent, Vietnamese parent. Parenting is the same. It has no color to it. So we got to get this parenting thing right. That's how we can start the healing process in our black community.
Hey, it got to start with us. That's Bill.
That's Will.
Black Friday, man. I appreciate it. Episode 2. We'll keep it going, man. Till next week.